Hello everybody and welcome to Planet Zoo. Now this is a collaboration that I'm building with some of my friends and a couple other people. So I can't show you the entire zoo. There's going to be a grand reveal, and when I have links for that, I will post those in the description so that you can follow that. So it's built. Let's see who contributed. Fauna Creates has contributed, and Mathlete has contributed, and Jake Flynn has contributed, and I'm forgetting somebody or a couple somebodies. Um, I'm gonna put everybody's links in the description, or at least a way to follow, so you can go check their contributions out as well, because there are some amazing builds. We have very talented people. So this is still work in progress, but I thought I would share what I have so far. So I'm gonna put some plants and stuff in to kind of build this up and make it look a little nicer. And once I decide on what this area is going to be called, has to do with grizzly bears, I will put that in. It's going to be a sign up here, but and I'm still working on in here, but I've built this up. So then I'll kind of add to the toilet block as well. And I don't know, I think when I finally fixed it, I think when I had to put in the barrier that's the thick glass. And I think that's how I fixed it, was putting it in again. A little annoying, but it's doable. I quite like this view rather than this view. And it's just weird that it's like, oops, come back. I didn't want that. It's weird. I'm not sure really why. I think another thing that I did, okay, get out of barriers because this isn't working. Another thing that I did was flatten the ground down here, and then I put the barrier back in, so that may be what I need to do. But what I wanted to do was bring in some bears, because that's who's going to be in here. Let's reset all that. I was working on a racetrack and was I had to, and I had a bunch of different animals that were in there. What? I'm pretty sure. Well, forgot what I was doing. I can't do that. We'll just have to wait. Nobody saw anything, right? Hopefully. Would like to bring in a grizzly bear and be able to see, you know, what if the size is okay, if the terrain is okay. I need to see what their access point is back here. Because ideally, the barrier will go away and we'll be left with rocks. I don't know if... Well, let me check something. Okay, so I found my caretaker. He's just taking a little while to get over here. I don't know what he was doing. Now, who is this? Oh, this is Idris. Idris. I have some really weird names in this game. Okay, I've been waiting for this. So a while ago, like months ago, they updated the bears. I think they updated all of them, I believe. And they added deep diving ability to them, which I've been waiting for because I know a lot of bears like to dive down. Not necessarily deep, but they will submerge themselves in water. And so I've been waiting for this. And especially like the polar bears. I have yet to play with polar bears since then. Right now we're just dog paddling right now. Oh, look at how they spread their claws. Yeah. I feel like this is even better than what we had before, but maybe I just didn't have a big enough pool or something. Do I not have... Is it not deep enough for you? Nope, deep water. That should be fine, I think. I would really love you to go underwater for me. Will you do that? What do you think? Will you do that? Oh, you know what? I might actually... Wait, come here. I didn't think about... Okay, so... Gonna have to do some terraforming because they can get up there. I don't know if they can get down, but they can definitely get up there. Alright, that's cool. That gives me some stuff to work on. How about the staff? That's also... Oh yeah, they can get in there. They can get in there. Alright. Well, I'm gonna work with that and I'll come back. Alright, well, I have fiddled around with the water to try and get that weird this thing to go away. It's changed. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not sure. Like, I don't mind either or, really. Like, I mean, I'd rather the clear one, but... Because you can change the water the water, what do they call it? Like the transparency. See, so I can make it really clear or not. I could make it pink if I wanted to. It's pretty cool how they've changed it all. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is what I've been waiting for, guys. Oh, man. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. Oh, that was awesome. I didn't even notice it was happening until she swam by me. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you. That was awesome. That's... No, oh no, he's trying to stay warm. Oh, that was so cool. Okay, so... Oh. I just noticed they have the presets to where they don't have any what is that? Welfare, where welfare is non-existent. Which is fine. A lot of people do that for sandbox, so they don't have to worry about it, but I tend to like to make mine a little realistic. Like, I try to mimic their natural surroundings. Oh, here's the cave I'm working on, by the way. I looked up some caves, some bear caves, to kind of see like how they look, so that I can like get an idea of what I should look for. Try to make it look like yeah, it's not gonna... I don't know if this is big enough for her and her mate, who we haven't gotten yet. Oh, how about Zane? Come on, Zane. Join our zoo, will you? There we go. Let's see. Get just some bedding in there. I can even tell how big it is. Let's see. Let me smooth that out a little bit. Make it easier for her to get in there. Can you get in there? Yeah, you can get in there. I'm sure that'll be big enough. Oh yeah! I'm glad I ran into that. I had to move it. Well, actually, I'm gonna have to fix it anyway, so never mind. Alright, so... Oh, great. Okay. I don't mind her... Wow, you can get up there, too. Alright, so I think it's time for some trees. And I know you're North America. Oh, that would not be the right one. Biome, I think, should be temperate and Tasia, whatever that is. Tundra too, huh? Tasia. Okay. Well, that works. That works. What do I want here? Now I would speed build this, but I'm still learning on all the video editing and everything. So I'm not sure how to really do that. So what I'm gonna do is put some down and come back in a bit. Hey guys, I've done a little bit with the cave and with the area up above it, the hill or whatever you want to call it. And Zane is playing with a ball. And it looks like his mate is up there playing with a box. She looks pretty happy. Okay. That looks funky. There. So, the traversity is still... I gotta add something over here. Where'd you go? Here she is. Like I said, I don't mind them getting up here. It's actually nice that they can get up here. I just don't want them getting up here and possibly escaping. Because loose grizzly bears aren't that fun, I don't think. At least in the zoo. So, I need to add something up here, like rocks. Rocks here. Oh no. At least I don't think that they can get out. Let me change it. Change it to that. Where'd you go? Oh, they're swimming together. Yeah, so maybe they can't climb down? I'm guessing. Because I don't see any, Oh, that's the staff. Oh. Well, hey. I think I did it. I think I did it. Hopefully, you guys aren't mated yet. I don't even know if they can mate. Because of the settings of the sandbox mode. I don't know if they're able to mate. I would like them to have a couple cubs. But I'd like to see if, like, the cubs would be able to get... Oh, they're doing fun stuff. Hold on. I knew you're gonna go to... Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. You're doing cute stuffs. Just swimming. Just swimming, having a good old time. Look at her nub of a tail. It's so cute. Ooh, excuse me. I'm so glad that they added the bears to the deep dives. Oh man, that's so cool. How fun. Oh my gosh. Now they did add the bears to the underwater feeders. So they're, if you don't know what they are, they're a little. I'll show you. I'll show you. Oops. Would help if I'm in the right one. So you'd put this in, and it would, through that little spout there, out would come dead fish. And so the bears, or whatever animals you had, they would spend time trying to catch them. And it would like, I'm guessing it like has a vent or something, or a blower or something that creates current, so it like they kind of go different places and stuff. Um, and so it looks really cool because they're, you know, actively catching fish. Um, but it's bugged somehow to where it like causes crashes and stuff. So I don't want to add it. I would love to add it because I think they're really a great feature. Um, but I don't want to cause problems with the zoo, especially when it's somebody else's. Well, not somebody else's, but it's a collab. Um, so it's a team effort. Let's see what else. Where I want to put it. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know where I want to put it. I think I want to add it, but I don't know where. What else do you guys have in here? Oh, yeah. I think these do okay on rocks. So they have this thing like, see, look, like if I try to put it, say it reshapens the terrain so that it's flat, which is, I think it's annoying because, you know, I want it to like kind of blend in to kind of make it look more realistic. Um, um, was there a zookeeper in here that I missed? I don't know. Anyway, I made these buildings too. Um, there's still more to go. But I thought it's kind of boring to watch somebody struggle with building parts. Building buildings is not my forte. I'm more into the I think it's cool like to be able to build them and everything, but I don't have much skill with it. Um I like building habitats and I like making it look like, you know, a picture out of nature. That's what I like doing. I try and do some research and figure out where the animals would naturally sleep, where they would, if they would be up in trees sometimes, if they would be, you know, in the water. The different plants and stuff. They don't give a lot of information. Like they'll say, you know, what continent. They'll say, okay, so it grows in woods. Basically, that's what temperate is. Like a cool, warm kind of atmosphere. Uh, so like not really cold, but not really warm, like a tropical or anything. Um, and then, but yeah, that's all it. and it gives you like the continent. So it's Asia and North America. Um, but it doesn't tell you. You know, I wish what they would do is do like they have the Zoopedia for all the animals. Um, I mean, I think they could add some more to that, like their uh their natural what they are where they're found. Um, sometimes they give information on how where they sleep and um if they build nests, if they like the Nile monitor actually will dig burrows in caves and stuff. And I also found out that um, like where is it, the anteater will also kind of dig burrows um, in the sand and the dirt and stuff. Um, but I had to look all that up, which I don't mind doing. It'd just be nice to get that information without having to go through that length. That's all. But like, so I wish they would with the plants actually. You'd be able to figure out, if they grew, if they're drought tolerant, or if they prefer to grow around a lot of water. If they like being partially submerged. So like their roots are always in water, like mangroves and things like that. Um, or if they're more up out of the water but nearby water, that kind of thing, so that it looks a little bit more realistic. I also like looking up to see if they grow in like the cracks and stuff of rocks like this. So like you can kind of is that still on? Yeah. So like the caribou moss. Caribou moss grows everywhere in the tundra. Um, it's like a carpet, really. And that's what the reindeer will eat. I'm sure they eat other stuff too, but that's a lot. Excuse me, that's a lot of their primary diet. Primary diet. Um, but I'm still trying to figure that out too. Um, yeah, I think that's where they get their name. The caribou moss gets its name because it's the primary diet for the caribou. But I could be wrong about that. That's just a theory. I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background. I love the soundtrack. Um, in fact, I don't really like calling it a soundtrack because it's not like a movie, but I guess it is a soundtrack. I don't know. I don't know what the classifications of being a soundtrack is. But it sounds a little weird to me to be calling it a soundtrack. You're gonna go get the ball? Yeah, awesome. Oh, I know. I'll fix that for you. She's like, oh, well, how am I gonna get it now? There you go. I'll put it back for you. I'll fix it. That was so cute. Oh, now it's going in the water. No, it doesn't want to sit there. Is it because you're almost on top of it? Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll believe that. I think they may have like improved on the interaction with the animals too, because I feel like they're more they react to a lot more things like than they used to. There she goes again. And not just like with the enrichment items, but like I put rocks down and she went over and investigated them. Like, where did those come from? It was really cute. Just gonna go through my reads. Yeah. You're pretty cool. I'm glad I get to build your habitat for you. Alright, I'm gonna do some more rock work, and I will be back. Oh, I had Streamlabs quit on me. Crashed or something. Fun stuff. Okay, so, Grizzly Pond. Might keep it, might not. Not too concerned about it. I do have, some filling in to do still. I have more filling in to do here and there. Hopefully I'll get to it. I don't really know how long it'll take, but I'm trying to do my best. And I like the idea I had of like having the information sign. Is that turned on? It is turned on. Okay. Usually you hear stuff. Oh, did I? No, it's an educational speaker. Oh, there it is. Okay. Like to have it off the path and just kind of blend in, but stick out a little bit. Anyway, I liked that idea. So, I've also decided that I'm going to add Komodo Dragons. Here they are. And I was having issues. Oh, now it works. I see. Oh, technical difficulties. They're so fun. They're so fun. Whatever. At least it works now. Alright. So hopefully the staff can get up here as well, so that's good. Oh, okay. That, how about you? No. Okay, why? It can't be that difficult, can it? Do you really need... You don't want to use the logs? Do you really want to use a rock instead? Because I think the logs would look better. Really? Alright, so I'm back after having an issue trying to record again. Not sure what happened, but I don't know. So, lots have changed, as you can see. The zookeeper finally has figured out where they should be fed, so thank you, zookeeper. Before... Oh, look, there's still food. See, I don't know why he thinks that right outside the door is a good idea, but okay. I think, I'm pretty sure I checked that. Yeah, so he can get all up in here. Anyway, so, lots have changed. I added quite a bit of plants, came in, added more rocks. Let me, lower my blind so I can actually see. There we go. There we go. Much better. I think what I'm going to do too is add rocks in here so that, I don't know, kind of makes more sense, I guess. To me, it makes more sense for it to be a rockery. So yeah, I've added plants, I've added rocks, I've taken out all the other barrier. So now I'm using invisible barriers. Okay. And one of my proudest things I did was that I added all this in. If you remember, before it was just this dirt and stone back here. That was all it was. But I added all this. Took some time. The bears, I think the bears don't like this stuff, even though it's North America, because their biome isn't aquatic. Sorry. When you go in the water, it's aquatic. I don't know. Anyway, and I did all of this. I had a better reveal the other way, but anyway, because I came down the tunnel, see, I added handrails. Get me out of the ceiling. Can I get out of the ceiling? Okay, that works too. We came down here and yeah, I had the grand reveal here. But anyway, whatever. Oh well, you work with what you have. The Frontier has made these great sculptures, so I took advantage of that, because you gotta have some really cool stuff for them to look at, right? And I wish I was further along with figuring out how to do the not bulletin, the, what do they call them? The educate, these things. These things can now be personalized. Like there's a program, I think it's through Canva. Excuse me, I could be wrong. I haven't fiddled with it in quite a while. Anyway, but you can put in your own information, and I just realized that that's a little, there we go, that's better. I was cutting out the scientific name. Anyway, but you can put in pictures and information and everything and make it the way you want it, which is awesome, because then you can have, like, do you know how tall a grizzly bear is? And did you know grizzly bears can live up to X amount of years, whatever. But yeah, I'm quite proud with this. Also, you may notice that the glass is all what is going on. That was weird. I was trying to move it along and it wouldn't move. Oh, computers. Anyway, all the glass, stop it. All the glass is all the same. Why? I feel like we're lagging, but we shouldn't be lagging. But yeah. I'm quite proud. I wish I had more. Oh, we are lagging. I wish I had more to Steam. Am I not lagging now? It was Steam. Okay, cool. Good to know. I wish I added all the lights. I don't think my lights are even either. Yeah, see there. I don't know. They're there. Maybe someone has a way to make them all the same height and everything. Anyway, it's not that noticeable, I don't think. But yeah, it took me a while, but I am proud of it. I like how the benches kind of came out too on the table. So these are the aquatic tables, and you just change the color. I think those are nifty. Hey guys! I'm going for a swim. Thank you for joining us. They're so cool. Oh my gosh. Hi. Well, hi. Oh, I'm so glad I waited till when I was building and recording to check out what the bear dives are like. So cool. Love it. I love it. They look pretty darn happy too. But yeah, this took a while. Alright. So, the other thing I did was I added in all this wisteria. Um, the wisteria came from Mathlete. You will have to check out her builds. So I kind of took a little bit, like the logs came from Jake Flynn. So I kind of took, kind of like, and the railings too. This railing that came from Jake too. Um, Not that they hand made them or anything, but they used them in their builds. So I took those ideas and kind of blended them over so that it would all go together and look like one zoo. Anyway, and so I filled in all these plants here. And added a sign. So now, for now, it's Grizzly Pond, and I don't know if it's going to stay that way or not. I just don't really like it. Like, I don't know. It works for now. I don't know if I'll change it. If I don't change it, I'm okay with it. Hey guys, so I am back to show you the end result. End result. I don't know where that came from. I've been trying to do this for the last couple weeks. I don't know what's going on technology-wise, but I couldn't get Planet Zoo to open, which isn't that unusual for me for some reason. It doesn't want to open for me for some reason. Some days I have to restart my computer 2 or 3 times. I've verified all the files. It's so weird. It did that to my old computer, with my old computer as well. So I really don't know. I'm not sure what the deal is. But this is the end result of the grizzly bear habitat. You can see I was kind of going for almost like the shale mountains, but not really shale, I guess, but out here in the northwest, they're like layers of rock, if you can see that here. And then up here, there's more layers of rock. And I kind of just like the effect. So they can get all the way up here. And then down below, that's what I have down here. And I had so many issues with recording, as I was building. I was trying to record and, stop and show what I had so far and things like that. But I had so much lag, and I seriously don't know what's going on. I was like, no, you don't need to show as you're building. They don't need to see that. I was like, well, I kind of wanted to, but all right. But yeah, so I thought, they could educate themselves with some of the education boards. And I try, when I add these, I try to add the ones that kind of relate to at least the area, like the biome or the animal that the habitat is included. So I did, it kind of looks weird with I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it almost looks like a lemur, but there's no tail, so I'm going to go with orangutan? I don't know. But I thought, probably climate change. Oh, no, that's conservation. Yeah, climate change, yeah. Yeah. So, I got it kind of finished off. And I added, I don't know if I was able to show you this or not, but I added this rail to kind of, I couldn't figure out what I wanted. Woo! We're in the, I'm in a log now. But one of my friends suggested a fantastic name for an underwater viewing of bears called the Bear Bottoms. I was like, that's it, I'm using that. She loved it. So she'll get to see this, and whenever she reviews the episode, I guess it's not really an episode, but it's more of a viewing video, I guess. But I am quite proud. That's if you're wondering what the dotted line is, that's the barrier to that's your outline, your at the end of the zoo. You can't build beyond that, which is why this area looks all funky, because I was like up really close to the barrier, so I had to like work on that and like make it look believable. I wish they would. I don't know how they would, because I don't understand like programming and all that, but I wish they would fix the plants and stuff to not clip through the barrier, or not the barrier, even just like solid objects, because they wouldn't, they would just, oh, okay, I'm up against, if they could like fold it or something, I don't know, it'd be really cool. So these mulch patches are what I've selected. That's what I was trying to click on. There's a plant. Thank you. The Alpine Facilia? I don't know. Anyway, it's a cute little purple plant. But what I did, I think it was Mathlete that taught me that you can, so I'll show you. Let me think. I think it's in gardening. Where are you? Yeah. So there's these mulch patches, right? But they are just gonna look funky because of the path. But when you try and get it to line up, you see how there's that gap, and also like if you just layered it, see that weird stuff? But if you I'll do angle snap, because then it kind of, it'll show me when it's level. That's why I like it. Okay, so you have that, right? So if you flip it over, it's flat on the bottom, so then it's all one level. There's no weird, look, I mean, it does the weird, I forget what they call it, but it's when your computer can't figure out which it should go on top. No, it still does it. See, and people have been able to do tutorials and show people. They made YouTube videos on how to fix that. But and they're like, kind of wiggle it. Oh, right. Nope, it still does it. See, because I was like, oh, sure. When I'm explaining that it doesn't work, is when it's gonna work, right? No, it still does it. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or what, but anyway. So that's a little tidbit for any of you Planet Zoo builders. But I am really happy with this build. Like, really, really proud of myself. I took some wisteria. The idea, oh, that bugs me. Oh, that bugs me. The little, the stuff. Because it's supposed to be just one solid log. Anyway, but yeah, I took the idea of the wisteria from something that Mathlete did, and I need to add links to everybody's YouTube or Twitch so that you guys can go check those out. And you can support them as well, because they did an amazing job. but so I wanted, oh, and the idea to use these railings is from Jake Flynn. Sorry, kind of started over that. And also the logs as well came from Jake. And so I wanted to, you know, kind of blend it all together. So I kind of borrowed little things from what they did so that it would kind of mesh together and look like one zoo instead of, you know, this person obviously did this part and you know, and it'd be all so different that it just like kind of Mod Podge together and wouldn't look right. But yeah, so that's the bears. So the second one that I did, can you click out of that please, was the Komodo Dragons. And this part annoys me, so just kind of ignore that part. Anyway, so here's the Komodo Dragons. I added some of the hyacinth. And there, I looked up some pictures, and they would like actually. We'll just pretend like we just planted these kind of smaller patches of them, because they would take over this entire pond that I have, and they're actually a nuisance plant. They're kind of invasive. This is a little water jet, so they should. Where is one? Oh, there it is. Over here. They should be able to get to it, so they can get on over here. I think maybe. Yeah, no, they should still be able to interact with that, I think. Right? Yeah, so they can get up over there and interact with it. So all of the they still so like even though like over here the scratching pad, it looks like they can't get to it, I've seen them come up and scratch against it. So the terrain map, the traversable area isn't entirely accurate. You just kind of like have to watch them. Oh gosh, I wish I had not been in that heat map in order to show that. That was so cool. So over here, I wanted to show like them sleeping, right? But I also wanted to give the kids a nice view too. And I think the way that I had it before, so the way that I had it before, it was kind of level with the ground here. You can't really see the ground because I put the rocks in the way. So yeah, it's underneath the path. But so you know, the kids could just look down right here, right? So it was level right here, right? But then when I put the dragons in there, they weren't able to get under there. And I was like, well, crap. My whole idea just went out the window. So they still can't get down there according to this. But they can. Well, dang it. My timing is off because I think it was just scratching against the pad. Let's watch. You're gonna go swim, huh? Kind of glitching through. That's alright. What's your buddy doing? I don't know if this is a male or female. I forget. Oh! Alright. Just go right on through that rock. That's alright. What are you doing? That's not my intention with the rock. You know, it's kind of a solid feature. You work so hard, and then they don't even treat it like an obstacle. Oh. Well, maybe it's a sponge rock. That's what it is. Aw, see? They can do it. They can interact with it. Ah. I think Komodo Dragons are so cool looking. I don't know if that's what we're doing right here, but they can get to it, obviously. Nope. No, you're just gonna, yep, okay, no problem. Oh, that's fun. That's alright. I love it. I love it. What you're doing. But, anyway. Let's say they can't interact with that either. Maybe I'll just... do that and bring this guy down. Why not? Let's see. I love how you can change the colors on these. I don't know if they were always like that, but I recently discovered that. I was like, oh, love it. Can you get to it now? Oh, I may want to select you if I want to see that. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Oh, puppy. So, I think we turned Offspring off in this sandbox mode. So I can't actually see if the babies can get here. But that's what I thought, was that even if the adults can't, then the babies should be able to. Because I've made Komodo dragon habitats where the adults couldn't get up the ramps and stuff, but the babies could. And then sometimes when if the babies aged up, grew into adults, when they were up the ramp onto the next structure, then they got stuck, and their welfare went down. Like, it just tanked. It was like, oh, hold on, gotta go rescue a Komodo. Hey, stop, dog. Stop. He thinks it's dinner time. He has 40 minutes. It's not dinner time. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this too. I'm very satisfied, yes, with this. I like the color scheme to kind of, blend in with the decking that we have. It's not decking. The boardwalks kind of things that we'd have. Where are you guys stuck? All stuck. Anyway, and I love the vines that I made coming down here. I made him come over here as well. I love that. So this habitat's the Komodo Kings. Then we have Nola Gifts over here. I'm not as good with the signage. I just made a basic sign and called it good. I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted in the sign. I mean, they can always be changed later on too. I love this little clouded leopard over here. And then, by the way, we have clouded leopards. This is my third habitat. I got to do 3 this time. This one I'm pretty happy with too. Pretty happy with. So they can climb all up in here. They're supposed to. Supposed to be able to. They were before. I don't know if they can now, but this is supposed to be a climbable tree. I don't know why I know they were up here before. Did I have the wrong thing? No, it's traversable. I don't know. I've seen them climb up here. That's why I'm like, I don't understand why it's showing that they, or it's not showing that they can get up there, because I've actually seen them up there. And I did check to make sure that they couldn't climb. Don't ask me, because, you know, this little foot tall, if that's even how tall it is, area, they'd easily be able to jump over that. But whatever. I'm not arguing at this point. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied. Here's our hammock. I wish they were in right now. I'm satisfied with that too. That's a whole. This is an enrichment item. I didn't build that. I just changed the color. That's it. That's it. I liked the given the climbing stuff. You know, putting plants around that and stuff, just to kind of give it more. I don't know, believability. Oh, we have a floating. Oh no, never mind. It looked like it was floating, didn't it? And just not really there yet. It's the one thing I don't like about the ferns, because they're so tall like that. I wish we had the sword. Is it sword fern? I think that's what we call it. Anyway, up here in the Pacific Northwest and the U.S., we have these huge ferns. I guess they're okay, so they're not that big, but they're bigger than these. Okay, they're bigger than these, and they grow in like a big clump. So it would be a solid clump instead of these tiny little things that look like they're floating. So that's why I kind of don't like them, but I like them in big groups, like that. My little cattails. Did you just climb? Would you mind getting up there, please, to show that you can do it? That would be really nice. You're gonna scratch. That's okay too. That's okay too. Well, why? The rock ate the clouded leopard. Why? Were you guys fighting? You have enough room. I checked it. They're so pretty. I love them. They're so pretty. Where'd your mate go? Oh, you're up there. Hold on. Sorry, no offense, but gimme. No, no. This is so frustrating sometimes. Fine. I'll look at you from here. Whatever. You're gonna take a nap? Okay, you're gonna take a nap. Really? Oh. I don't know if you heard that. I don't know how loud my audio is. I didn't really care about the audio because I'm not doing like a playthrough or a franchise mode or anything like that. So it didn't really matter to me. Here comes your mate. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Well, I was hoping that, you know, you'd do something more entertaining. Yay! Thank you for showing that you can actually climb this tree. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. That was beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Where'd you go now? You're going up there. I would love to see the climbing animations. It's like too far and then not close enough. Too far and then too close and yeah. Anyway, I would love to see the climbing animations be worked on. Again, I don't know programming at all. I can only imagine how difficult it is. I mean, this game is so impressive as it is. Over the past year or so that I've had it, there have been so many things that they've improved on, and it's just been... It's amazing. Frontier really cares about the product that they put out, which, you know, you don't find everywhere. There's a few companies that come to mind as far as gaming is concerned, but I won't go there. But yeah, it would be nice. So cool. They're kind of doing what I was hoping they would, because they would, you know, kind of slumber in the trees. But I thought putting platforms up here, it would give them more room and more of a reason to get up here. This is a cardboard box. And this up here is a little block of ice for them. That's awesome. I was hoping they'd do that. They'd sleep on the limb. Oh, look it. I'm trying to think if there's anything, any other angles or anything to show you. I don't think so. Again, I brought over the railing and the wisteria. The Komodos aren't really happy about that because it's too close to their habitat. But it's not in their habitat. They don't really have to deal with it. So I was like, yeah, you know, you're gonna handle it. So they're like, another wisteria. Oh, it's not in the right biome. Well, too bad. You have all these other ones that are fine. They're fine. It's only 12%. It's not bad. Plus, we're in sandbox mode, so it doesn't matter anyway. So ha! Ha ha! I thought the red clay... What's that? That's... do I have a single that I could just easily... No. No. Yeah, the clay roof. Yeah. So, the, this is... You can make this whatever color you want. But I thought the red looked really nice on the gray. And it kind of, you know, gave more color to it. I was going to go with, like, the green, this green kind of. But then it was like, I don't know, it didn't look right. It didn't look right. So I just went with the red. I like it. I like it. And I love the cherry blossoms. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. So I think that about wraps it up. I'll show you. I just added that part just to kind of finish it off over here. But yeah. I didn't, what I really wanted to do over here was add, where are you? Where are you? the dynamic mossy rock, and like add moss. So I was gonna, I was gonna turn it on its side just like these. But what I forgot is that with the dynamic rocks, whenever you move, why can you just, thank you. It always goes to the top. All the moss always goes to the top. So yeah, that wasn't gonna work. And I guess I could have done the mossy rock, but I didn't want that much. Yeah. See, I don't know. I didn't like the way that it looked. So I just left this as is. Just left it as is. Almost like kind of, can we, there. That looks a little better because it's more even instead of it kind of being janky over there. There we go. But yeah, I think that's it for me and the Nola Zoo. It's been really cool to work with so many different content creators because everybody has their strengths and their the things that they really were looking forward to do, and I think everybody got to do what they wanted, which is great. I'd do it again. I'd rather it be like just one or two people, and then just pass it back and forth, and maybe sit down and say, okay, so what animals would you like to do, build habitats for, or do you want to do certain buildings? Buildings are still not my forte. I'm pretty satisfied. The things that I don't, that I'm not good at, I feel, are adding what goes between the roof itself and the ceiling, or whatever structure, the beams and stuff. So the in between parts, I don't know what goes there. I do not have an architectural mind. I have no idea. So they never feel finished for me, and this bugs me too. But who looks up, right? Anyway, thank you so much for checking out my portion of the Nola Zoo. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. I worked hard. I worked so many hours. So many. I don't know how many hours. I'm a slow builder, so this took me a long time. I had about a month work for the 3 habitats. But usually, when I build on my own, I'll do some here and then move on to a different habitat and build some more there and move on to another habitat, build some there, and then go back to wherever I started and, I have an idea for this section of it and do that. But so it was different to have an allotted amount of time and do, just a section and just have that time to do it. But yeah, this is going to be it. Thank you very much for checking it out with me. And make sure and click on the links that I'll share, and so you can see everybody else's contribution to it. And then also check out what they build on their own too, because every single person who helped out on this is an amazing builder. They do more, most of them do more than Planet Zoo too, so definitely check them out. Alright guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye!